Hello influencers, how are we doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're seeing this video. Welcome to another interesting edition of No Host Bad. My name is Itunu. Thank you so much, all of you, my subscribers, those who had joined faith with this with this channel. I'm so happy that you are here. Thank you so much. If you are wondering what's the channel all about, this is a channel where we say the way it is. It is a no host bird without any apology to any bagger. All right, people, thanks so much for holding forth. So um hmm, I actually said, okay, let me just lend my voice to this, because when this drama started with Tiamiyu about 11 months ago, I discussed it on this channel, and he didn't actually come into limelight until the BBC interview he did, where he said Nigerians goes to the UK not because of any other thing. They use student visa to go to the UK to, just to jackpot from Nigeria. It's not as if it's the school per se. A lot of people took him to the cleaners, and in his defense, then he apologized, sort of, and he said BBC spoke to him for about 35 minutes and they used 25 seconds of his interview. So he claimed he was quoted out of context. And after then, he brazenly said on different platforms, including Daddy Freeze's platform, that, well, I said what I said. I mean, I didn't mimic any words. I just, that's me, and I meant everything I said. So now he sought asylum. This is what happened now. It's not about anything. He sought asylum from the British government, and his claim was that, okay, after that interview, that he didn't feel safe to live in Nigeria. He didn't feel safe to go back to Nigeria. So British government gave him money. The bundle was said to be £160,000 sterling. If you know what that means, it's a lot. It's a lot of money. Okay, so that, okay, he should use the money to kind of establish himself in the UK. And what did this guy do? What did Tiamiyu what Tiamiyu did was to begin to build himself house in his hometown in Ogun State. You see, let me explain to you what, in case you don't know, let me just share with you what asylum seeking is. When you seek asylum from another country, what you are saying is that you are not safe from your home country because of so and so reason. A lot of people has gotten themselves settled in the country of their resident because the country gave them asylum. So you cannot say you don't feel safe in an environment, and then you are giving money to now settle you where you are in your host country, in the host country, and then you now go back to where you say you are not safe. Yes, in the US, for instance, I live in the US. If you sought asylum, you can't travel. That's why a lot of your uncles, your aunties, your relatives that are in the US or elsewhere, they can't visit Nigeria because of such things. Because the question will be that, okay, why are you going back there if you don't feel safe there? So UK government has kind of you see, and when this Western wars that we talk about, they will believe whatever you tell them. They will believe you because they will think, okay, they are not there. They are not there with you. You are the one who experienced whatever you said you experienced. But they will not trust you. They will believe you and give you what you need, sort of, because they operate rule of law. They know that you can sue them. Yes, you can, because you will say that, okay, this is what is in the books, this is what is in your law, why are you treating me differently? You might even say they are discriminating against you and all that and all that. So because of that, okay, this is what is in the they live by the rules. They live by black and white. You don't need to know a governor, a minister, like it happens in Nigeria, before you can get things done, before you can get, you can be given things. I've said a lot of time in my on this channel. I even said a few days ago, 3 days ago, when I on Tuesday, when I discussed this recent surgery I had, knee surgery I had. I'm using a free health insurance in America, courtesy of the state of Maryland. I don't even know where their office is. They only send me an email with my bill, because we fight tax, so every of your information is out there. Okay, they saw the tax I filed. Okay, you might be eligible for free or low health insurance. Fill this form on so and so website, which I did, and they sent me insurance card in the mail. I don't know the office, I don't know where they are located, nothing. Unlike Nigeria, where you have to know a minister, that will know a governor, that will know a house of rep. No, you don't need all that in these countries if you know your boundary. Yes, that is it. So they gave this guy 160,000 pounds sterling. They will monitor the money. I thought it should be wiser than to do this. They will trace your transactions. They have data, they have information, they have when you send money to wherever you sent it to. They will monitor the money, they will trace it to where you are using it. So if you say you are afraid to live in Nigeria because of the interview you granted BBC, okay, they say, okay, they saw all the backlashes on the internet. You have proofs that, oh, your country, they are cursing you, they are threatening you, they are doing this, they are doing that. Yeah, is a just cause. You have a point. They saw everything. So they would say, okay, let's okay, we interviewed him. He opened up to us. He told us, because after that interview, a lot of rules, a lot of laws began, concerning immigration began to come out. Now you cannot go to UK with your dependents. You cannot do this. You cannot, no job. A lot of people in UK, they don't have jobs. I'm telling you, even in America, everywhere, all over the place. There are medical doctors. Let me burst your bubble. There are medical doctors in America as we speak. They are driving Uber. Yes. I was on the phone with my niece a while ago. I know about one or two that are selling things in, we call them convenience stores, that are a little kind of store that are built. They might build them in a gas station, the one you call petrol station in Nigeria. We call it gas station here. All right, so they are helping those gas stations to sell cigarettes, sweets, burger, minerals. We call it soda here. All those Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and all that. Medical doctors, yes, because no matter what you are bringing to the US, as a doctor, if you don't pass, they have 3 levels of their board exams. If you don't pass those 3 levels, you can't practice. So you can imagine your brother, your uncle is a doctor, he's in the US, and you call the man for money, he's ranting on the phone, he's angry. Why? Because he's earning $10 per hour in a convenience store. You think he's a medical doctor that, oh, he will be working, he'll be in hospital here. For where? If he doesn't pass the board exam, he cannot practice. So these are the things in this country. So they will believe what you tell them. In US, before you can become a US citizen, they will trace you back to where you're coming from. They will send investigators to your base, to your home base. That's is shocking. You might say, oh, why are they doing all that? They have to know who they are giving their citizenship. You don't get it by snap of your finger. So this guy collected this money from them. It was okay, settle yourself with this one, set up your own stuff, your business or whatever. And then he went to Nigeria and he built a house in Ogun State. So now they've sent him back to Nigeria. Okay, sure, you built house in Nigeria. Okay, go back there and stay. Please give this video thumbs up and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for doing that. So when I was doing my exercise this morning, I was thinking about this video. I said, is it the causes people raid on him when he granted that interview? Because hey, Nigerians can cause. I honestly think because this is what Yoruba will say, ashishe. What's it in English? Put it in the comment section. That I don't speak too much English. You know, they can send that spirit of misbehavior to him to do the wrong thing. He was on Daddy Freeze show. He spoke a lot there back then. I meant what I said. I said what I said. Daddy Freeze too supported him. I hope Daddy Freeze will support him now that he's back in Nigeria. Yeah, he's you know, blocking ways for people. There's a saying that the sky is large enough for every bird to fly without their wings touching. I don't know why. Even your relatives, they will be in America, they will tell you America is not good, and they are there. I've said on this channel before, if I have my way, honestly, I will move everybody that belongs to me in Nigeria. I will move them, but God will give me that grace. I promise you, God will give me that grace. Thank you so much. So let me know your thoughts. So now that Tiamiyu is back in Nigeria, I hope he's safe, because Nigeria said you shouldn't. Nigerians say if you come to Nigeria, is in trouble. British say, okay, we don't trust you. This is what you've messed up. So go there and settle down. I'm sure he will leave for another country. I mean, that's probably what he will do next. And this I discussed it in my video that I did that time, and I'll put the link here again. This is a guy that does immigration runs. Yes, he does immigration runs. On his channel you will see all those things. The cheapest school in Canada, the cheapest school in UK, how you can migrate. Those are the kind of videos he does. So why will he be the same person that we now say, oh, I even tried to appeal to people then in the video I did, I put the link here, that, oh, since he has apologized, that, okay, BBC used only 25 seconds of a 35-minute video or interview, that people should just forgive him and all that, you know. So we'll keep you posted whatever we hear on the Emdee Tiamiyu. Is unfortunate. Well, UK is not the end of life, yes, but is it saving Nigeria? That's the concern now, because he has blocked the chance, you know, the chances of many people to, you know, to move to UK, for instance, because after that period their requirement became very stringent. It's hard. It's hard. There are a lot of people there now in the UK. Their cases, they can't go forward, they can't come backward. A lot of people have sold, you know, their life saving in Nigeria. They sold houses, they sold land in order to relocate to UK, only to get there, and things are not, they're not smiling. UK is not smiling on them. what will they go back to? They've sold everything they had, so it's just too hard. We just hope that things will ease up for people there and elsewhere, all over the world, so that they can make their way. In another development, a student studying here in the US is, I didn't see his photo, I will have shown it, that he impregnated 4 female officers. He's been the investigation on him is on. His name is Ezebuike. Yeah. So he impregnated 4 female officers. So they said he enrolled in a women's security course in New Jersey, and if found guilty, he too will be deported to Nigeria. We are having that now in the US. So why will you not? As you know, people just behave as if they cause them from their village. You know, their village people is after them. You came to another person's country, and they know you are doing is sleeping around. You impregnated 4 female officers. These are not lawless countries, honestly. This is not Nigeria that you just do anything and get away with it. No, it is not. Thank you so much for being here today. Please click that red button, join this family, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think Tiamiyu will be safe in Nigeria? What are your thoughts on this video? I'll talk to you again very soon. Please make sure you put on the notification bell, so that you will know when I get to release another hot video. I love you. Bye.